Hi, everyone. The past 2 weeks of our tips and tricks series have focused on building asset layouts for vendors and locations. This week, we are going to focus on how you can build relationships in Hoodoo, specifically examples of this for vendors and locations. Relationships are created so you can easily navigate between relevant information, making sure you are always one click away from what you need access to. Jumping into our locations asset layout and into one of our locations, you will see that all relationships are located on the right-hand sidebar. I currently have this location related with some people, but let's add a new relationship. In Hoodoo, you can add relationships with other assets, KB articles, passwords, and more. In addition, you can also add relationships with items outside of the company that you are currently in. Now, let's say we have a server that is at this location. We want to document that and create a relationship between the location and server to ensure that everyone in our Hoodoo instance knows where the equipment is located. So let's go ahead and add the relationship with this server here. And now we'll see that here on the right-hand side. Relationships are two-way connected. So now if I go into our asset for the server, I will see that we have that relationship created here on the right-hand side. The same philosophies could be applied to vendors. As I click into my vendors asset layout and jump into Salesforce, for example, you will see we already have a couple of relationships created. Now, let's say we want to add this vendor as a relationship with the child company of Atlas Inc. We can go into our relationships, click company, and go ahead and search for the company we want to relate this to, and go ahead and add the relationship. Now we have a relationship with Salesforce and Atlas Plastics. So now I can jump back into our companies page. Let's go ahead and jump into Atlas Plastics. And here, if I click into related items, we have the relationship with our vendor here. We can now track which vendors this company uses. Relationships can be a very powerful tool for not only vendors and locations, but pretty much everything in your Hoodoo instance. You can create these relationships to provide you knowledge as well as to ensure that you are always one click away from what you need access to.